Simon, I was in company yesterday with Tony Bellew, who was telling me, of course, what it is like to have fought Oleksandr Usyk. And he thinks the guy just doesn't change. He's a machine. He'll come at you. He'll try and stand on your feet. You don't get any escape from him inside the ring. And we'll see more of it against Fury on the 21st of this month.
Fury or Usyk?
I got Fury.
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 Usyk.
Fury.
Usyk. Fury.
Fury.
I root for Usyk.
Fury.
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 Fury. Going with Tyson Fury.
I'm betting to Usyk.
On the fence.
The rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury, set for December 21st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is electrifying the boxing world. Fans and analysts alike eagerly debate how this historic heavyweight showdown will play out in the ring.
Because you always said, look, that was my mountaintop. You've said it, but 100 million times. But this is for everything. We've not seen this for over 25 years.
I know all that, and I'm very, very honoured to be a part of this Saudi Arabian vision. This is not really about me or Oleksandr Usyk, is it? All right, boxing's one thing, but you got to look at what Saudi are doing in sports.
Changing the game.
Well, within 6 months, they put on 5 or 6 of the biggest shows of boxing history's ever happened. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a part of that going forward, the part of the 2030 vision. So how lucky am I? How blessed am I? You know, it's absolutely fantastic.
Oleksandr Usyk, I choose you. Get over here. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Give me a hug, brother. I'll give you. Hug me. Oh, I needed that hug. How you doing? Let's go. Who are you?
Their first fight ended in a split decision for Usyk, making him the first 4-belt heavyweight champion. The result sparked debate. Some praised Usyk's skill, while others felt Fury fell short. Now, with even higher stakes, Fury fights to reclaim his throne, and Usyk aims to cement his legacy as an all-time great.
When you finish this fight here, if you win, it feels like there is no one else for you to fight. Can
Not
you?
If, when.
Okay, when? Does that mean you can hang the gloves up and you can be a striker back in the Ukrainian Pro League and score loads of goals in football, or are there more fights out there for you? You fought everyone.
I'm gonna continue boxing. I gonna continue training. Maybe I take rest 3-4 months. I wanna play with my team Police.
Expert opinions are split on this rematch. Promoter Eddie Hearn backs Fury, praising his smarts and adaptability. Hearn admits he underestimated Usyk in their first fight, recognizing his ability to outthink Fury. He's also hinted at a potential Fury versus Anthony Joshua showdown if Fury wins, adding even more excitement to the mix.
What can he do differently? Like, I was quite fascinated in the first fight by the fact that Usyk walked him down and beat him up. Like, I thought Fury might come out on the front foot, but then again, that kind of suits Usyk as well. He's a very good counter-puncher. But the fact that he was able to do that, that's why I think it was a remarkable performance. You know, for a 15-stone guy to push back a 20-stone guy and beat him up was very impressive. And I don't know what Fury should do in this fight. You know, when AJ boxed Usyk, I was just, all you got to do is just stick it on him. Like, it's not that easy, because he can do everything, Usyk. But they're both coming towards the back ends of their career. So who's freshest? Is the punch resistance still there?
Boxing legend Lennox Lewis praised Usyk's skill and strategy, highlighting his consistent performance. Lewis suggested Fury may have underestimated the smaller, quicker Ukrainian in their first meeting, allowing Usyk to outpoint him with precision and agility.
Oh, well, if you fought Usyk, what would you do? I would say, well, you know, I would throw a good uppercut because he's susceptible to uppercuts, and I throw a mean uppercut. And that's how I would definitely fight the fight.
Do you think he's vulnerable to the body?
Well, anybody that's vulnerable to the body, and everybody's saying it, usually goes back and works on the body. and says like, I make them think I'm vulnerable to the body. That's what I want them to think. Now my body's tough, and if they go to the body, I'm gonna hit them at the same time.
Amir Khan, a former world champion, believes Tyson Fury will adapt and secure a late stoppage by using his size and strength effectively. Meanwhile, Joseph Parker, a heavyweight contender and close friend of Fury, backs him to win the rematch, but predicts a points decision instead of a knockout.
Hi guys, this is Amir Khan, two-time world boxing champion, and I'm really looking forward to that big heavyweight fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, this is a fight that we've not had for a very, very long time, and big well done to Turkey Sheikh on bringing this fight to Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to be there. I want you guys to tune in as well and be there, because this is a fight that we all want.
He hurt Tyson Fury, which I was very surprised by as well. But look, overall, look, it happens in boxing. It happens in, and look, I can hear Tyson talking now. Look, it happens in boxing. You sometimes have a bad day in the office. I think today was Tyson Fury's bad day in the office.
Who wins a rematch?
Tyson Fury.
Usyk's footwork and tactical skill make him a tough opponent to pin down. Former cruiserweight champ Tony Bellew predicts another Usyk victory, citing his confidence from their first fight. Bellew expects Usyk's relentless pace and clever angles to earn him a unanimous decision, while Fury may struggle to adapt.
First one, Anthony Joshua.
Number 3.
Mike Tyson.
I thought you were going to do this era. You know, you're going back in the day now. Number 2.
Usyk.
Oh, you got me here, haven't you? You got me here. Can I change? No. Look, I'll have to put him number 4. 3. Number 4, sorry.
Lennox Lewis.
Number 1.
Tyson Fury.
Oh my God, you got me again. So, I think ties with number 1.
Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas praises Oleksandr Usyk as one of boxing's all-time greats, solidifying his legacy among history's finest. Atlas asserts Usyk's place on the prestigious list of undisputed champions, emphasizing his remarkable achievements in an era brimming with elite-level talent and fierce competition.
Where does Oleksandr Usyk fit now in the scheme of the greatest of all time? I'm going to tell you this. There's great ones, let's not forget. There's great ones in this great history of this sport, this great sport that's been around so long. So you could go on and on. Usyk belongs on that list. He has put himself on that list as one of the greatest winners, period, of any generation, period, any weight class, period, in the sport of boxing. He has earned the right to be on that list. And I want to give credit to Terence Crawford. You know, he's a pretty quiet guy. You know, he doesn't talk a lot. I think he's number 1 pound for pound. I have Inoue number 2 pound for pound. And Usyk was, you know, up there. But I thought those were the guys.
Teddy Atlas praised Oleksandr Usyk, expressing a desire to rank the Ukrainian as the top pound-for-pound fight. However, he acknowledged Terence Crawford's achievements, making the debate compelling. Atlas emphasized Usyk's impact, sparking discussions about his place among boxing's modern legends and cementing his legacy in the sport.
I have moved Usyk. ESPN people called me this morning and said, Teddy, do you want to update your pound-for-pound list? I said, yeah, I do. I feel like I have to. Any changes? Yeah, I have a change. What is it? I want Usyk number 1. And I got to give credit to Crawford, who I had number 1. Crawford, I didn't know this at the time. My son told me, because I don't read the internet with all you crazy people out there, you know, that do the internet stuff, that know how to read all that. I don't even know how to turn the thing on. If I want to see something, hey, I gotta call my wife or could you turn this on? Could you look up something for me, because I don't know how to do it.
The rematch is exciting because of how the fighters' physical traits play into their styles. Fury, taller and heavier than Usyk, holds an edge in reach and power, but Usyk's agility and speed make him hard to hit, letting him land clean punches while staying out of Fury's dangerous range.
The end of the first round and the start of the second round, how important was it to show him early on that you could hurt him?
Це була запланована акція, яку я напрацьовував на протязі 9 місяців. Треба було сразу обозначити батька в рингі.
Show him who's boss early. There were times where he found his distance quite well in the middle rounds. He landed some body shots from range. Was there ever a moment in the fight that you were concerned or you were worried that he was managing to land these shots?
Нічого я не переймався, в мене все було, був процес.
This fight is about more than just the result for Tyson Fury. A win would solidify his place as the top heavyweight, opening the door for huge matchups with contenders like Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. But a loss might spark doubts about his ability to bounce back and maintain dominance. Derek Chisora, a heavyweight contender, confidently predicts that Oleksandr Usyk will beat Fury again. He praises Usyk's exceptional footwork and ring movement, saying it will be too much for Fury to handle.
Yeah, you know, we have to give a shout to Usyk. You know, he actually beat my backside. He beat AJ twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Fury. Do you understand? He's beating up all the British boys. He gave us a whoop ass basically. Is he gonna do it again? I think he might do it again.
What's he like to face up to? What are the problems that he gives you?
He moves along and he's very fit. He's the only guy when they were promoting the fight with AJ, the second one, he arrived in London and he went to Olympic swimming pool and he swam for 6 hours non-stop.
Jeez.
It's interesting, AJ was saying about that, like after round 9 or so, you're going into those penultimate rounds when you think, right now the fight's getting hard and it becomes more of a psychological battle than the physical one. He said that's when Usyk comes into his own, because that's when he turns it up a notch and you can't compete with him. Any heavyweight, he's sort of like, he's got that extra gear in him, and that's what makes him different.
But a lot of people think that Derek, in that fight, made life remarkably difficult.
Probably give him the hardest fight he's had.
That's my point.
Chisora also praised Usyk's exceptional use of angles and fluid movement, noting how effortlessly the Ukrainian glides around the ring. He emphasized that this rare skill sets Usyk apart from other heavyweights, making him a true nightmare for anyone in the division.
He starts off slowly and going in, and he gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps chucking. He chucks and moves around, and with southpaws as well. It's the leading hand already, so if you do any silly mistakes, you get punished.
It's the combinations with a heavyweight as well. Heavyweights don't throw combinations like that as well, innit? So I think that's what it is.
Is there anyone else like him out there, Derek?
No. Even if you get sparring partners, they can't spar like him. So it's like you're just trading for a ghost.
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Prominent commentator Adam Smith was blown away by Usyk's lightning-fast hands and pinpoint accuracy. He highlighted how Usyk's relentless work rate, flawless precision, and exceptional technique make him stand out from his peers, solidifying him as one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today.
Would deal with Usyk, but Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do. So you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by Anthony Joshua. I think that's such an elegant way to look back on the legacy that he's inherited for himself or gained for himself. I think it'll be a fascinating fight. No one knows whether Tyson Fury can dig deep. He's never been in this space before. He's never lost. So nobody knows whether he has the ultimate ability to come back, but he's fighting against somebody that is just a brilliant athlete. just a brilliant boxer in all respects. And I think he's a lot more than 1% talent.
I agree. I think it's a huge talent, and he's a southpaw to boot as well. You don't win 350 amateur fights and then 21 professional fights, stay undefeated, climb up to heavyweight, having cleaned up the cruiserweight world if you haven't got talent. He's got huge talent. I think his point was, though, that, and it's his message to kids, because when he does call it a day on boxing, he wants to inspire the next generation. He wants to work with kids. And he has kids of his own, of course. He's very family minded, and I think for him it is all about putting one foot in front of the other and keeping going, and that's what makes Oleksandr Usyk just special. And he's also a very, very intelligent man and a very nice.
The rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury is more than just a fight for the heavyweight title. It's a showdown between two of boxing's greatest champions. As the world eagerly awaits the final bell, one thing is clear: this fight will leave a lasting legacy in the sport. Whether Fury reclaims his crown or Usyk cements his legacy, this clash of titans will be remembered as a defining moment in heavyweight history. It's a spectacle that will echo through boxing for years to come.
His walkout music, which was fantastic, and his brother flanking him, shoulder pads on, walk into the ring to fight Tyson Fury, and take my money. Take my money. Obviously, this is providing Tyson Fury beats Oleksandr Usyk, right? Just the idea of it, like the idea of that Rocky, like, the Rocky Balboa films where he's fucking done anything for 10 years and then fights Antonio Tarver or whatever. I just find it crazy. I find it crazy. And this is legit. This isn't me just making up a video title for you guys to watch and click. No, this is legit. This is what Turkey said to me and Ari Hall.
How do you think the rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury will go? Share your thoughts below.